So we're going to do the Melbourne racing preview. Thanks to Top Sport, it's leading Australian-owned bookmaker, and I've got Trevor Lawson here. How are you, Trevor?
Good, Mark. Good.
A bit of a different weekend. We've got the Friday night main meeting, which is the Group 1 William Reid Stakes meeting at the Valley. And then Saturday is actually Mornington Cup day down the peninsula. So we'll have a bit of a look at a few races at both meetings. It'll be a bit of a strange one again with no crowds on course, so not much atmosphere. But the good news is the racing and the betting continues.
Yeah, and touch wood, the way things have been going, hopefully it'll just keep progressing that way. They've put a lot of systems in place to try and, keep people apart and everything like that, and sort of protect the jockeys. And from next Tuesday, they've raised the weights.
Yep.
I think 2 kilos during the week, and the night meetings were already a minimum 55, so they sort of raised those so they don't have to waste. So, I think what they're doing is good, and hopefully that nothing sort of bad happens, and we can sort of just keep going all the way through this, because it sounds like it's going to be around for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. So we might just start with the Valley, and we'll have a look at the quarter leagues. Race 5's the final, the 55-second challenge. Looking at Top Sports Market, Bella Vella's favourite at $4.80, from Fine Dame at $6, Miss Norway also $6, and Epic Ray at $6.50. How does your market look at this stage?
Sort of similar in parts. It's sort of tricky, these races, and this is the final, so it's all sort of the horses that are qualified for it. So they'll go like cut cats here. There's pretty good speed. I've got Bella Vella favourite, but sort of around the $5.50 mark. And then I just thought Lagerfeld sort of had some chance. Miss Norway had some chance. The Commoner had some chance, and Epic Grey had some chance.
Yeah. So Lagerfeld at $8.50 with Top Sport, and the Commoner $10.
I've got them both $8.
Okay.
At the moment, so it's a wide. I'm not sure it's a race I want to have. But basically, I've got 1, 2, 4, 6. I've got 7 horses. 6 horses, $15 and under. Sort of, 6 out of 10. So
pretty wide open race.
Yeah.
The 955 is something you've bet in much?
No, we haven't traditionally. Traditionally, you want to back the leader.
Yeah.
Have a 955. So if the race doesn't profile like that, we sort of tended not to bet in them. It's, the Valley sort of plays most of the time. It sort of plays on paces now, and you sort of want to back the leader. So it's only been, when those things have sort of fallen into place.
Okay, so race 6 is the Alexandra Stakes over the 1600. Parody $4.80 favourite with Top Sport, from $5 Snap Dancer. Latine $5.50. Betcha Flying $6. How's your market look?
I like number 2, Muse.
Right, so Muse is $6.50 with Top Sport at the moment.
Yeah, thought it was good the other day. Come through a fast run race. Gets blinkers first time, third up. Looks like the moles suit it. And it'll race on the speed. I was pretty keen on it.
Damien Lane's on that. That's not a jockey change. Did he ride it last?
He did ride it last. Yeah. He rode it first up, and then James McDonald rode it last start. So, and then he's sort of just given it a trial in between. I think it's a good setup for it. Comes through sort of the Group 3 race at Flemington, where they went pretty hard and they sort of all ran on, and it was the best of the on-paces. The dangers were Betcha Flying's form in the spring was terrific. Ran well in a race at Flemington over the Carnival. Was pretty plain first up, but you wouldn't have thought he would bring it here. And Book Williams have had too many issues, but
This is Waller?
Yeah, Waller's horse, but I think it'll get back anyway, so I've got it sort of second pick, but just sort of depends what price it is.
So that's $6 at the moment.
Well, I think that's sort of, around the mark. I got it slightly shorter than that.
Yeah.
And Parody was good the other day, but everything sort of was run to suit it. It sort of got up, didn't have to do any work, got up on the inside and went the line well. And this time it's drawn barrier 11. I think it's going to be no man's land to start with. So I sort of got it third pick, but I'd sort of want $8-9 to be on it.
Yeah, so $4.80 favourite at the moment.
Yeah, I think it would drift possibly. And the toppy's got some hope. Was okay first up.
Latine?
Latine, yeah, ran on in that fast run race on the bias track at Caulfield when they went 100 miles an hour, and then it was okay second up, but sort of might be a mild improved third up.
No worries. So race 7 is the Group 1, the William Reid, over the 1200. Bivouac, the favourite, $2.60 with Top Sport. Most of the talk seems to have been that, the barrier, drawn barrier 1 again. What about your thoughts?
To me, he's at least equal the second quickest horse in the race early on, over the first 200 metres. So that race where he sort of got beat here in the spring, he actually missed the start. So he's sort of been away okay. So Pippi will cross them, and Pippi's early speed, she could be 3 lengths in front. So there's some chance that Bowman can sort of possibly get it off the fence. I think he'll, all things being equal, he can hold the others off. Its rating the other day was a big peak for it, but that's not to say that it couldn't sort of hold it or repeat it. I've taken something off just because it's barrier 1 and it was a peak last start, and still got it, $2.70 favourite. So okay. I think they'll bet that sort of price.
What sort of price would you be looking to get involved?
I'd be happy backing it. I think it's a skinny race.
Yep.
I think there's only 2 hopes, it and Love and Gabby, and so I'm sort of happy as long as I can back them both at whatever at my price. I'm sort of happy both being on them both.
So Love and Gabby $5.50 at the moment. Top Sport.
Yeah, so I've got it
so slightly.
About $4.80. I thought it was good the other day. Excuse me. Had to go back to the inside chasing Bivouac, and to me it looked like it got on its wrong leg and sort of did a good job. So I think he can improve and run to a new peak. I think the barrier suit, it'll sort of have sort of clear running with Williams riding it. So that was definitely the danger. The ones that are in the market that I didn't really like was Scales of Justice. I sort of can't get any shorter than about $15.
$9 at the moment.
Yeah, to me that sort of form's not as good as what sort of Bivouac and that have sort of been through. And the other one was Exceedance, was well back the other day, and it was a bit plain. And it'll get back. So I sort of thought it would be a sort of significant drifter. Its best figures are on sort of wettish tracks, which I don't think we're going to get.
Yeah, so Exceedance is $7 at the moment.
Yeah, and then you sort of got Mystic Journey. I'd sort of, I think the market might throw it out, but she seems a forgotten horse. She only had 1 trial leading into this, but first up she's all right. Just depends how sort of fit she is. The mounting yard will tell you a little bit there, but.
Yep.
I'd be happy to sort of save on her. I think, I sort of got her $15. I could make her anywhere between sort of $15 and $20, and she, the market will tell you sort of how much fitness she's got.
Yep.
But outside that, I thought it was a bit of a skinny race.
Okay. And the last of the day. Now, you've backed the winner in the last race. I reckon about the last 5 or 6 meetings.
There's the Moz.
So we'll be paying particular attention here for race 8 tomorrow, which is the Sunline Stakes over 1,600 metres. Princess Jenny at the top of the market for Top Sport, $2.80, and Irithea at $4.20. Spanish Reef $5.50, Aristia $7. What are your thoughts?
Like Princess Jenny, I think as I said on the review video from Flemington, it was just a flashing light run for this race. It's flies second up, but I can't get it anywhere near those odds. I sort of can get it sort of 5-2. Be happy backing if it was sort of 5-2, but I thought it was good first up. Irithea is the leader. So I think it's got a terrific chance. The only thing would sort of hold you back there is if by then, you didn't want to be on the inside, but I can see the track sort of holding up all night. So I thought they were the first 2 picks.
Yeah, barrier 2 here at there.
Yeah, I think it's the leader. Aristia will get back. It got back the other day in the mile. It's on the quick backup, but I'm not sure they can give these horses that much of a start. And Spanish Reef, the market keeps wanting to be on it, but it sort of disappoints. I didn't really like it the other day at the price and was happy betting around it, and we sort of found the winner at $20-something, and I'm not sure they can improve off that, so I thought it was under the odds as well. So, and Banff's Fire was okay the other day from an inside draw, but it goes to a sort of outside draw, so it might have to do a bit of work. The interesting runner's the bottom one, the 3-year-old filly. I'm not sure if that sort of forms, that good at the moment, because the other filly hasn't done anything. It's
talking about Moonlight May?
Moonlight May. And the other filly that's met of Danny O'Brien's hasn't sort of done anything since resuming, so not quite sure about that form. But ideally, it's sort of a pretty of a straight race. Just basically want to back Princess Jenny near a 3, and it's just a matter of whether they get to the price or not.
No worries. Well, as you said, it's the last race on the card, so we'll definitely be following you in.
We'll be trying.
Yeah, we'll jump over to Mornington on Saturday and just look at a couple of races. The feature, the Mornington Cup over 2,400. Still a winner in your ring to the Caulfield Cup, I think.
I think so, yeah.
So just looking at Top Sports Market again, Actow, the $4.20 favourite for Moroney. Equal favourite with Just Benjamin, both $4.20. Inverloch at $6.50, Future Score at $8. What about you? How's your market?
So I've got Just Benjamin favourite, just slightly in front of the other one. The other day, Caulfield, Actow sat behind the leader. At the 600, 7 of the 9 winners were on the fence. Just Benjamin was 3 wide that day, so I thought it was it ran favourite that day, and so it sort of got the SP over the other one and didn't have any luck that day. So I don't think there's much between them. I sort of got it sort of $4.60, and the other one sort of $5.50, and then a gap out to at the moment I think Skelm's got some hope. Thought one at good odds was, I thought Stars of Karen was running on nicely the other day.
So $15 at the moment, Skelm's 21.
Yeah, I've sort of got them short on the market. Future Scores thereabouts, I sort of got it double figures, and Inverloch I sort of got double figures. I didn't really like Harlem. It's a long time since it's won. And I thought Valkyrie's Bay was sort of poor last week. It's on a quick backup. It's sort of hard to see it sort of improving quickly in 7 days. So I'm not sure. Like, there's the problem with these sort of races sometimes is you get the sort of spruik horses, and they sort of just sort of over. You sort of want to be on them, but they're sort of over bet, so you sort of can't get them sort of short enough, and then there's sort of no value in the rest. So it's just a wait and see what the market does and whether they become value or not.
No worries. And finally, we'll have a look at race 8 at Mornington, which is the Hariba Stakes, the sprint over 1,200. Top Sport have got Prophet's Thumb on top of the market at $4.60 from Diamond F at $4.80 at the moment. Then Haunted for Godolphin at $8.50 with the rest in double figures. Looks like Prophet's Thumb opened $6.50 on Wednesday, so it looks like it's the one that's been backed so far.
You've got it a bit longer than the market. It sort of resumes, it sort of goes okay. Gets sort of D. Thornton on it. He's sort of he's okay, but I sort of would have preferred sort of one of the senior jockeys on it.
First up, I think, too, isn't it?
And it's first up, yeah. Sort of half pie home track. Sort of Anthony Friedman sort of does train some horses. Works, has horses sort of run there in trials and stuff like that.
See at Pinecliff?
Yeah, he's at Pinecliff and actually Frankston and at Flemington. So.
Yeah.
I thought Bombs Away was, was ridden upside down last start. I think it's well on the race. Haunted's got some chance, but it is drawn barrier 16. You'd think, William Thomas has got some hope as well. It's sort of drawn out wide. I got Diamond F at favourite, but sort of $6.50 the field. So it'd sort of just be a race that either be sort of staying out, or you might sort of back some roughies, just depending on sort of thing. But I thought it was basically a wide sort of race.
No worries. All right. Well, so it was like a couple of pretty good days at racing with Friday night at the Valley and then Saturday into Mornington while the Golden Slipper meeting is on up in Sydney. So everyone basically sitting at home at the moment. So hopefully we can
keep going. So this Friday night's the last night meeting. So I've been saying I've been like a bit of a broken record about saying that we can do a little bit more, but I think it's a bit easier for me now once these night meetings are finished. Excuse me, there's Thursday nights at Pakenham and Friday nights at Cranbourne, so hopefully we might be able to find a couple more winners somewhere.
No worries. Good stuff. We might chat to you early next week once we've had a good look at the meetings.
Great. Thanks, Mark. Thank you.